Before the sun learns how to speak, the ocean holds its breath. Night is fading on the stone, still warm beneath our steps. We're standing here without a sound, your hand is close to mine. I don't need words to feel the day arriving right on time. The sky is opening slow, like it knows we're here. Every shadow letting go of what disappeared. This is where the morning starts, soft and golden, calm and true. Nothing rushing, nothing loud, just the light and me. If the world begins again, let it start the way it feels, in this quiet, in this glow, where our hearts don't have to heal. The waves repeat the same old line, like they've been here before. Time is moving carefully across the shore. Your breath is steady next to mine, the day is still asleep. Every fear I couldn't say is something I don't keep. No promises out loud, no reason to pretend. We're just watching darkness turn into the end. This is where the morning starts, soft and golden, calm and true. Nothing rushing, nothing loud, just the light in me. If the world begins again, let it start the way it feels, in this quiet, in this glow, where our hearts don't have to heal. Maybe hope is something small you don't see until it's here. Just a color in the sky that tells you not to fear. This is how the night lets go, without a sound, without a scar. We don't need to name the day, we already know who we are. The sky is barely waking up, still holding on to blue. The sea moves like it knows our steps before we even do. No hurry in the rising light, no need to say a thing. The moment settles on our skin like it was waiting. Every color taking time, nothing asking why. We're standing at the edge of now as the dark unwinds. This is where the morning begins, softly without a sound. Every doubt we carried here isn't heavy now. Let the light fall where it wants, let it find our hands. We don't need to run ahead, we just stand. We just stand. The stones are cool beneath our feet, still wet. bursts out so quietly, like it never asked. Your shadow leans into mine, drawn thin by early gold. Some things don't need to last forever, just long enough to hold. Nothing promised, nothing planned, still it feels so right, like the world forgot to rush for this one light. This is where the morning begins, softly without a sound. Every doubt we carried here isn't heavy now. Let the light fall where it wants, let it find our hands. We don't need to run ahead, we just stand. We just stand. Maybe hope is only this, a breath you didn't know. A quiet yes inside the chest when the sky starts to glow. This is how the night lets go, gently piece by piece. Nothing lost, nothing forced, just a little peace. As the day opens its eyes, we don't move, we don't speak. Morning finds us as we are and stays. The horizon barely breathes a line of quiet gold. The sea is calm enough to hear the stories never told. We don't rush the coming day, we let it find its way. Your fingers slowly closing in like they chose to stay. Nothing breaks the silence now, not the wind, not time. Every second opens up like a time to sign. The light arrives without words, it doesn't ask or try. It falls across our waiting hands and teaches us why. Some moments don't need proof, they just feel right. Standing here still holding on inside the light. The stones reflect the early sun, still wet from night before. Each step feels lighter than it was, closer to the shore. Your shadow leans into mine, then almost disappears, like every fear we carried here has quietly cleared. No signal telling us to move, no reason to pretend. We stay right where the dark decides to end. The light arrives without words, it doesn't ask or try. It falls across our waiting hands and teaches us why. Some moments don't need proof, they just feel right. Standing here still holding on inside the light. Maybe this is how it starts. It's not loud, not fast, just knowing something good is finally here at last. The light arrives, we let it stay. No need to name the sound. The sky is pale, the sea is still like nothing's been decided. The night is leaving quietly, no need to be reminded. We're standing where the water ends and morning hasn't called. Your hand is warm inside of mine, that's all. No questions in the air, no reason to explain. We let the light arrive the same. Before the day knows us, we already know this feeling doesn't need a name. It only needs to grow before the noise begins, before the world moves on. We stay right here where we belong. The stones are cold, the light is soft, still learning how to shine. Time is moving carefully like it's giving us time. Your shadow breaks into the gold and slowly disappears, like every doubt we carried here was never really here. Nothing pulling us away, nothing left to prove. We let the morning do what mornings do. Before the day knows us, we already know this feeling doesn't need a name. It only needs to grow before the noise begins, before the world moves on. We stay right here where we belong. Maybe hope is just a breath you didn't know you kept, a quiet yes inside your chest. When the night has left, before the day knows us, we don't turn around. The light finds us already here, safe and sound. Before the day knows us, we don't turn around. The light finds us already here, safe and sound. Safe and sound. The sky opens in softer tones, a fragile shade of blue. The sea releases traces of dark the instant I reach you. No sound except a drifting glow across the open air. Your fingers rest beside my own as if they belong there. Nothing pulling at our steps, nothing left behind. We allow the hours to unwind. This is where the moment rests, gentle on our skin. Nothing sharp, nothing breaks, we let it in. If the world resets itself, let it start this way. Standing still, holding close while time delays. The stones remain both cool and clear. The warmth begins to climb. finds its place, one breath at a time. Your outline thins inside the gold, then almost slips from view. Some things exist just long enough to feel true. No signal asking us to move, no need to explain. We let the quiet remain. This is where the moment rests, gentle on our skin. Nothing sharp, nothing breaks, we let it in. If the world resets itself, let it start this way. Standing still, holding close while time delays. Maybe hope is barely there until it's understood. A silent shift inside the chest that feels good. This is how the dark releases without a trace or sound. We don't turn, we don't speak, we're found. Fragile line appears ahead between the dark and blue. Salt air settles on our skin before the world feels new. No echoes cross an open space, no need to look around. Your presence fits beside my breath without a sound. Seconds loosen their own grip, nothing pulls us through. We remain in view. This is where beginnings form, quiet, slow, sincere. Nothing heavy, nothing sharp gets carried here. If existence shifts its shape, let it choose this ground. Two silhouettes, steady now, horizon bound. Cold stone meets a warming trace, drawn gently from the east. Every shade aligns itself, then finds release. Your outline blends with amber air, then softly thins away, as if the past forgot to follow into day. No direction asking more, no signal pushing on. We allow what's gone. This is where beginnings form, quiet, slow, sincere. Nothing heavy, nothing sharp gets carried here. If existence shifts its shape, let it choose this ground. Two silhouettes, steady now, horizon bound. Perhaps belief arrives like this, unnoticed, small, a subtle change within the chest that alters all. Here is how the shadow ends without regret or trace. We don't move, we don't speak, we stay in place. softly on the wind before the hour aligns. No footsteps claim the open ground, no voices interfere. Your outline steadies next to mine, completely clear. Minutes loosen, edges fade, nothing pulls us through. We remain in view. Here is where the quiet warms, gentle, slow, contained. Nothing sharp, nothing torn, gets retained. If existence tilts once more, let it choose this place. Two figures fixed within a calm, unraised. Stone coolness meets a rising hue, drawn faintly from afar. Every shade arranges breath without a scar. Your contour blends with amber air, then thins into release, as though the past forgot its weight and ceased. No direction, asking why, no signal urging speed. We allow what we need. Here is where the quiet warms, gentle, slow, contained. Nothing sharp, nothing torn, gets retained. If existence tilts once more, let it choose this place. Two figures fixed within a calm, unraised. Perhaps belief arrives like mist, unnoticed, small. A subtle shift inside the chest that changes all. This is how the shadow parts, without a sound or trace. We don't move, we don't speak, we stay. In place. A thin horizon lifts itself from muted tones below. Pride drifts lightly through the air before direction shows. No signals cut the open span. No motion asks for more. Your shape aligns beside my pulse along the shore. Moments loosen from their hold. Nothing urges speed, we remain. Agreed. Here is where the stillness bends, tender, slow restraint. Nothing harsh, nothing split. Each color settles into place without a sign. Your contour thins within the glow, then slips from view as though the past released its weight and withdrew. No direction, asking why. No marker set ahead. We allow instead. Here is where the stillness bends, tender, slow, restraint. Nothing harsh, nothing split gets retained. If existence tilts again, let it choose this ground. Two figures balanced in the hush, unbound. Perhaps beneath the rise unseen, unmeasured slight. A quiet shift within the chest that turns the night. This is how the silence ends, without a mark or sound. We don't turn, we don't speak, we're held around. A faint divide reveals itself between before and now. Sea mist lingers near our hands without asking how. No rhythm presses forward here, no measure counts the air. Your presence settles near my pulse, simply there. Instants loosen from their frame, nothing urges pace. We remain in place. This is where duration yields, gentle, clear, contained. Nothing heavy, nothing torn gets sustained. If reality shifts its weight, let it land this way. Two forms steady at the edge, delay. Stone coolness meets a warm embrace, drawn upward from below. Each hue aligns its breathing, then lets go. Your figure thins inside the glow, then eases into rest, as though every carried down left the chest. No direction, asking more, no marker set to guide. We allow in tight. This is where duration yields, gentle, clear, contained. Nothing heavy, nothing torn gets sustained. If reality shifts its weight, let it land this way. Two forms steady at the edge, delay. Perhaps trust begins like this, unannounced, small. A subtle turn within the chest that alters all. Here is how the darkness parts without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. pale divide lifts from the sea before the hours align. Brine rests lightly on our coats without a sign. No footsteps claim the open span. No voices cross the frame. Your nearness settles by my breath. The same intervals release their hold. Nothing pulls ahead. We remain instead. Here is where the pause unfolds. Quiet, warm, precise. Nothing sharp, nothing forced. Entices. If the shape of living tilts, let it land just so. Two figures steady in a calm below. Slabs receive a tender hue, drawn gently from the east. Each tint arranges into place, then finds release. Your outline merges with the amber, tints then clears, as though the weight we carried once disappears. No compass asking us to move, no signal set to guide. We allow the tide. Here is where the pause unfolds. Quiet, warm, precise. Nothing sharp, nothing forced. Entices. If the shape of living tilts, let it land just so. Two figures steady in a calm. Perhaps belief arrives this way, unmarked slate. A subtle turn within the chest ignites. This is how the hush departs without a mark or sound. We don't turn, we don't speak, we're found. A thin arrival marks the edge of what we haven't named. Sea air settles on our sleeves, untouched, unclaimed. No pattern pulls the seconds tight, no call invites a sound. Your closeness fits beside my breath, unbound. Fragments loosen from their frame, nothing leans ahead, we remain instead. Here is where the calm takes form, measured, warm, intact. Nothing jagged, nothing bent, pulls us back. If the balance shifts again, let it rest this way. Two figure steady near the rim, delay. Stone chill meets a rising trace, drawn softly into view. Each pigment learns its proper place, then moves through. Your contour blends with early shade, thins then slips away, as though the weight we carried once asking for a turn, no marker left to choose. We allow the bruise. Here's where the calm takes form, measured, warm, intact. Nothing jagged, nothing bent pulls us back. If the balance shifts again, let it rest this way. Two figures steady near the rim, delay. Perhaps assurance comes like this unspoken slide, a gentle change within the chest that feels right. This is how the silence parts without a trace or a sound. We don't move, we don't speak. We're found. Quiet margin comes into view between release and start. Sea breath settles on our coats without a chart. No tempo presses what comes next, no signal draws a line. Your nearness steadies by my pulse in time. Measures loosen, edges fade, nothing leads the way. We remain and stay. Here's where attention rests, gentle, clear, aligned. Nothing brittle, nothing pulls from behind. If the balance shifts once more, let it hold us here. Two shapes anchored in the hush, sincere. Cool stone greets a tender warmth, lifted from afar. Each tone arranges patiently as they are. Your outline mingles with the hue, then eases out of sight, as though the past released its grip on light. No compass turning us aside, no mark to rearrange. We allow the change. Here's where attention rests, gentle, clear, aligned. Nothing brittle, nothing pulls from behind. If the balance shifts once more, let it hold us here. Two shapes anchored in the hush, sincere. Perhaps belief takes shape like this, unnoticed, small. A subtle tilt within the chest that steadies all. This is how the stillness ends, without a trace or sound. We don't turn, we don't speak, we're found. There were an interval appears between departure and here, so drifts lightly through the air, unclaimed, sincere. No cadence surges, steps ahead, no call demands a sound. Your closeness settles near my breath, grounded. Segments loosen from their shape, nothing draws us through. We remain in view. Here's where the balance waits, quiet, slow, intact. Nothing brittle, nothing torn pulls us back. If the axis shifts again, let it pause this way. Two figures steady at the rim. Delay. Stone coolness meets horizon trace, drawn gently into frame. Each tint arranges patiently without a name. Your contour merges with the hue, then eases into space, as though the weight we carried once lost its place. No compass turning us aside, no signal set to choose. We allow what's loose. Ooh, here is where the balance waits, quiet, slow, intact. Nothing brittle, nothing torn pulls us back. If the axis shifts again, let it pause this way. Two figures steady at the rim. Delay. Perhaps assurance forms like this, unnoticed light, a subtle change within the chest that holds us right. This is how the hush recedes without a mark or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. A soft divide reveals itself between arrival and gone. Sea hail lingers on our sleeves before the dawn. No sequence pulls us seconds tight, no voice begins a call. Your nearness settles by my pulse, that's all. Moments loosen, corners fade, nothing leads us through, we remain askew. Here is where the waiting rests, calm, unforced, composed. Nothing fragile, nothing strained is imposed. If the structure tilts again, let it land this way. Two outlines steady at the brink. Delay. Cool stone gathers rising warmth, lifted from below. Each shade arranges quietly, and let's go. Your contour thins within the hue, drifts out of frame, as though the weight we carried once lost its claim. No compass asking for a turn, no mark to realign. We allow the sign. Here is where the waiting rests, calm, unforced, composed. Nothing fragile, nothing strained is imposed. If the structure tilts again, let it land this way. Two outlines steady at the brink. Delay. Perhaps certainty begins like this, unnoticed, small, a subtle shift within the chest that settles all. This is how the hush dissolves without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. A pale boundary comes into sight between release and now. Salt hangs lightly in the air without a vow. No pattern tightens what unfolds, no cue invites a sound. Your closeness settles near my breath, unwound. Instants loosen, frames dissolve, nothing pulls us through. We remain askew. Here is where the interval rests, gentle, held precise. Nothing brittle, nothing forced interferes. If the structure bends once more, let it pause like this. Two figures steady in the calm amidst. Stone chill greets a rising trace, lifted from afar. Each color finds its position as they are. Your outline thins into the hue, then drifts aside as though the weight we carried once untied. No compass surging forward, steps no mark to rearrange. We allow the change. Here is where the interval rests, gentle, held precise. Nothing brittle, nothing subtle turn within the chest that alters all. This is how the quiet clears without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. Faint border settles ahead between later and here. Sea vapor drifts along our sleeves, unclear, sincere. No order presses seconds close, no cue invites a sound. Your nearness rests beside my breath, unbound. Fragments loosen, lines relax. Nothing draws us through. We remain in view. Here is where the instant holds, quiet, warm, exact. Nothing rigid, nothing bent. Pushes back if the framework tilts once more. Let it pause this way. Two shapes steady near the edge. Delay. Cool stone meets ascending warmth. Lifted from below, each pigment finds alignment. Then lets go. Your contour slips into the hue. Thins then clears as though the weight we carried once disappears. Calling for a turn, no mark demanding choice. We allow the voice. Here is where the instant holds, quiet, warm, exact. Nothing rigid, nothing bent. Pushes back if the framework tilts once more. Let it pause this way. Two shapes steady near the edge. Delay. Perhaps assurance enters so unnoticed. Slight, a gentle shift within the chest that feels right. This is how the stillness parts without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak. We're found. A muted threshold comes to rest between away and near. Sea haze drapes along our coats, unsayed, unclear. No sequence tightens passing beats, no signal breaks the calm. Your presence settles next to mine like a song. Edges soften, counts dissolve. Nothing urges pace. We remain in place. Here's where the in-between stays, gentle, held intact. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp pulls us back. descending warmth, drawn slowly into view. Each shade arranges patiently, then moves through your outline, drifts into the hue, thins, then lets it be, as though the past released its weight and set us free. No compass calling us ahead, no sign to redefine. We allow the line. Here is where the in-between stays gentle, held intact. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp pulls us back. If the balance leans once more, let it hold us so. Two figures steady in the span below. Perhaps faith arrives like this, unnoticed, small. A quiet turn inside the chest that steadies all. This is how the hush dissolves without a mark or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. A pale contour forms ahead, between before and soon. Sea breath settles on our hand beneath the moon. No cadence pulls a moment tight, no call disturbs the frame. Your closeness steadies next to mine, untamed. Margins loosen, tension fades, nothing urges speed. We remain agreed. Here is where the pause feels wide, gentle, slow, secure. Nothing jagged, nothing loud endures. If the balance shifts once more, let it rest this way. Two outlines steady by the edge, delay. Cool stone meets emerging warmth, drawn softly into sight. Each hue aligns its breathing, then drifts light. Your contour blends with amber air, thins then clears from view, as though the weight we carried once slipped through. No compass turning us aside, no signal left to chase. We allow this place. Here is where the pause feels wide, gentle, slow, secure. Nothing jagged, nothing loud endures. If the balance shifts once more, let it rest this way. Two outlines steady by the edge, delay. Perhaps belief enters like this, unnoticed, small. A subtle lift inside the chest that steadies all. This is how the hush withdraws without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. Faint alignment comes to rest between away and near. Sea vapor brushes open skin, unsaved, unclear. No impulse pushes seconds on, no echo marks the air. Your nearness settles by my side, aware. Contours soften, tension lifts. Nothing urges pace, we remain in place. Here is where the margin holds, calm, restrained, composed. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp in post. If the balance bends again, let it pause like this to figure steady at the rim amidst. Stone chill meets a gentle rise, drawn slowly into view. Each tone aligns its quiet breath, then moves through. Your outline slips into the hue, thins and drifts aside as though the weight we carried once untied. No compass pointing us ahead, no sign to redefine. We allow the line. Here is where the margin holds, calm, restrained, composed. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp in post. If the balance bends again, let it pause like this to figure steady at the rim. Perhaps trust begins this way, unnoticed, small, a subtle shift within the chest that alters all. This is how the stillness lifts without a mark or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. Final contour rests in place between release and here. Seamless lingers on our skin, unspoken, clear. No motion presses forward now, no signal draws a sound. Your presence steadies next to mine, unwound. Edges loosen, frames dissolve, nothing pulls us through. We remain in view. Here is where the ending rests. balance fades at last. Let it settle so two figures steady in the calm below. Cool stone gathers softened heat, lifted from afar. Each shade aligns its quiet breath as they are. Your outline thins into the hue, then eases out of sight, as though the weight we carried once lost its fight. No compass turning us around, no mark to rearrange. We allow the change. Here is where the ending rests, gentle, warm, complete. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp interferes. If the balance fades at last, let it settle so two figures steady in the calm below. Perhaps peace arrives like this, unnoticed, small, a subtle stillness in the chest that holds it all. This is how the quiet closes, without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. Before the sun learns how to speak, the ocean holds its breath. Night is fading on the stone, still warm beneath our steps. We're standing here without a sound. Your hand is close to mine. I don't need words to feel the day arriving right on time. The sky is opening slow, like it knows we're here. Every shadow letting go of what disappeared. This is where the morning starts, soft and golden, calm and true. Nothing rushing, nothing loud, just the light and me, you. If the world begins again, let it start the way it feels, in this quiet, in this glow, where our hearts don't have to heal. The waves repeat the same old line, like they've been here before. Time is moving carefully across the shore. Your breath is steady next to mine. The day is still asleep. Every fear I couldn't say is something I don't keep. No promises out loud, no reason to pretend. We're just watching darkness turn into the end. This is where the morning starts, soft and golden, calm and true. Nothing rushing, nothing loud, just the light in me, you. If the world begins again, let it start the way it feels, in this quiet, don't see until it's here. Just a color in the sky that tells you not to fear. This is how the night lets go, without a sound, without a scar. We don't need to name the day, we already know who we are. The sky is barely waking up, still holding on to blue. The sea moves like it knows our steps before we even do. No hurry in the rising light, no need to say a thing. The moment settles on our skin like it was waiting. Every color taking time, nothing asking why. We're standing at the edge of now as the dark unwinds. This is where the morning begins, softly without a sound. Every doubt we carried here isn't heavy now. Let the light fall where it wants, let it find our hands. We don't need to run ahead, we just stand. We just stand. The stones are cool beneath our feet, still wet from what is past. The night slips out so quietly, like it never asked. Your shadow leans into mine, drawn thin by early gold. Some things don't need to last forever, just long enough to hold. Nothing promised, nothing planned, still it feels so right, like the world forgot to rush for this one light. This is where the morning begins, softly without a sound. Every doubt we carried here isn't heavy now. Let the light fall where it wants, let it find our hands. We don't need to run ahead, we just stand. We just stand. Maybe hope is only this, a breath you didn't know. A quiet yes inside the chest when the sky starts to glow. This is how the night lets go, gently piece by piece. Nothing lost, nothing forced, just a little peace. As the day opens its eyes, we don't move, we don't speak. Morning finds us as we are and stays. Breathes a line of quiet gold. The sea is calm enough to hear the stories never told. We don't rush the coming day, we let it find its way. Your fingers slowly closing in like they chose to stay. Nothing breaks the silence now, not the wind, not time. Every second opens up like a time to sign. The light arrives without words, it doesn't ask or try. It falls across our waiting hands and teaches us why. Some moments don't need proof, they just feel right. Standing here still holding on inside the light. The stones reflect the early sun, still wet from night before. Each step feels lighter than it was, closer to the shore. Your shadow leans into mine, then almost disappears. Like every fear we carried here has quietly cleared. No signal telling us to move, no reason to pretend. We stay right where the dark decides to end. The light arrives without words, it doesn't ask or try. It falls across our waiting hands and teaches us why. Some moments don't need proof, they just feel right. Standing here still holding on inside the light. Maybe this is how it starts. It's not loud, not fast, just knowing something good is finally here at last. The light arrives, we let it stay. No need to name the sound. Morning finds us just like this, not lost, just found. The sky is pale, the sea is still, like nothing's been decided. The night is leaving quietly, no need to be reminded. We're standing where the water ends and morning hasn't called. Your hand is warm inside of mine, that's all. No questions in the air, no reason to explain. We let the light arrive the same. Before the day knows us, we already know this feeling doesn't need a name. It only needs to grow before the noise begins, before the world moves on. We stay right here where we belong. The stones are cold, the light is soft, still learning how to shine. Time is moving carefully, like it's giving us time. Your shadow breaks into the gold and slowly disappears, like every doubt we carried here was never really here. Nothing pulling us away, nothing left to prove. We let the morning do what mornings do. Before the day knows us, we already know this feeling doesn't need a name. It only needs to grow before the noise begins, before the world moves on. We stay right here where we belong. inside your chest when the night has left. Before the day knows us, we don't turn around, the light finds us already here, safe and sound. Before the day knows us, we don't turn around, the light finds us already here, safe and sound. Safe and sound. The sky opens in softer tones, a fragile shade of blue. The sea releases traces of dark the instant I reach you. No sound except a drifting glow across the open air. Your fingers rest beside my own as if they belong there. Nothing pulling at our steps, nothing left behind. We allow the hours to unwind. This is where the moment rests, gentle on our skin. Nothing sharp, nothing breaks, we let it in. If the world resets itself, let it start this way, standing still, holding close while time delays. The stones remain both cool and clear. The warmth begins to climb. Every color finds its place, one breath at a time. Your outline thins inside the gold, then almost slips from view. Some things exist just long enough to feel true. No signal asking us to move, no need to explain. We let the quiet remain. This is where the moment rests, gentle on our skin. Nothing sharp, nothing breaks, we let it in. If the world resets itself, let it start this way, standing still, holding close while time delays. Maybe hope is barely there until it's understood. A silent shift inside the chest, it feels good. This is how the dark releases without a trace or sound. We don't turn, we don't speak, we're found. Fragile line appears ahead between the dark and blue. Salt air settles on our skin before the world feels new. No echoes cross an open space, no need to look around. Your presence fits beside my breath without a sound. Seconds loosen their own grip, nothing pulls us through. We remain distance shifts its shape. Let it choose this ground. Two silhouettes steady now, horizon bound. Coldstone meets a warming trace, drawn gently from the east. Every shade aligns itself, then finds release. Your outline blends with amber air, then softly thins away, as if the past forgot to follow into day. No direction asking more, no signal pushing on. We allow what's gone. This is where beginnings form, quiet, slow, sincere. Nothing heavy, nothing sharp gets carried here. If existence shifts its shape, let it choose this ground. Two silhouettes steady now, horizon bound. Perhaps belief arrives like this, unnoticed, small, a subtle change within the chest that alters all. Here's how the shadow ends, without regret or trace. We don't move, we don't speak, we stay in place. A narrow glow unfolds ahead along the waterline. Salt settles softly on the wind before the owl aligns. No footsteps claim the open ground, no voices interfere. Your outline steadies next to mine, completely clear. Minutes loosen, edges fade, nothing pulls us through. We remain in view. Here is where the quiet warms, gentle, slow, contained. Nothing sharp, nothing torn gets retained. If existence tilts once more, let it choose this place. Two figures fixed within a calm, unraced. Stone coolness meets a rising hue, drawn faintly from afar. Every shade arranges breath without a scar. Your contour blends with amber air, then thins into release, as though the past forgot its weight and ceased. No direction asking why, no signal urging speed. We allow what we Perhaps belief arrives like mist unnoticed, more a subtle shift inside the chest that changes all. This is how the shadow parts without a sound or trace. We don't move, we don't speak, we stay. In place. A thin horizon lifts itself from muted tones below. Brine drifts slightly through the air before direction shows. No signals cut the open span. No motion asks for more. Your shape aligns beside my pulse along the shore. Moments loosen from their hold. Nothing urges speed, we remain. Agreed. Here is where the stillness bends. Tender, slow restraint. Nothing harsh, nothing split. Gets retained. If existence tilts again, let it choose this ground. Two figures balanced in the hush, unbound. Cool stone carries fade and dark, warmth tracing every line. Each color settles into place without a sign. Your contour thins within the glow, then slips from view as though the past released its weight and withdrew. No direction asking why, no marker set ahead. We allow instead. Where the stillness bends, tender, slow restraint. Nothing harsh, nothing split, gets retained. If existence tilts again, let it choose this ground. Two figures balanced in the hush, unbound. Perhaps belief arrives unseen, unmeasured slight. A quiet shift within the chest that turns the night. This is how the silence ends, without a mark or sound. We don't turn, we don't speak, we're held around. A faint divide reveals itself between before and now. Sea mist lingers near our hands without asking how. No rhythm presses forward here, no measure counts the air. Your presence settles near my pulse, simply there. Instants loosen from their frame, nothing urges pace. We remain in place. This is where duration yields, gentle, clear, contained. Nothing heavy, nothing torn gets sustained. If reality shifts its weight, let it land this way, to form steady at the edge, delay. Stone coolness meets a warm and trace, drawn upward from below. Each hue aligns its breathing, then lets go. Your figure thins inside the glow, then eases into rest, as though every carried down left the chest. No direction asking more, no marker set to guide. We allow in tight. This is where duration yields, gentle, clear, contained. Nothing heavy, nothing torn gets sustained. If reality shifts its weight, let it land this way, to form steady at the edge, delay. Perhaps trust begins like this, unannounced, small, a subtle turn within the chest that alters all. Here is how the darkness parts without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. A pale divide lifts from the sea before the hours align. Brine rests lightly on our coats without a sign. No footsteps claim the open span, no voices cross the frame. Your nearness settles by my breath, the same. Intervals release their hold, nothing pulls ahead. We remain instead. Here is where the pause unfolds, quiet, warm, precise. Nothing sharp, nothing forced, entices. If the shape of living tilts, let it land just so, to figure steady in a calm below. Slabs receive a tender hue, drawn gently from the east. Each tint arranges into place, then finds release. Your outline merges with the amber, tints then clears, as though the weight we carried once disappears. No compass asking us to move, no signal set to guide. We allow the tide. Here is where the pause unfolds, quiet, warm, precise. Nothing sharp, nothing forced, entices. If the shape of living tilts, let it land just so, to figure steady in a calm below. Perhaps belief arrives this way, unmarked slate. A subtle turn within the chest ignites. This is how the hush departs without a mark or a sound. We don't turn, we don't speak, we're found. A thin arrival marks the edge of what we haven't named. Sea air settles on our sleeves, untouched, unclaimed. No pattern pulls the seconds tight, no call invites a sound. Your closeness fits beside my breath unbound. Fragments loosen from their frame, nothing leans ahead, we remain. Instead, here's where the calm takes form, measured, warm, intact. Nothing jagged, nothing bent, pulls us back. If the balance shifts again, let it rest this way. Two figure, steady near the rim, delay. Stone chill meets a rising trace, drawn softly into view. Each pigment learns its proper place, then moves through. Your contour blends with early shade, thins, then slips away, as though the weight we carried once couldn't stay. No compass asking for a turn, no marker left to choose. We allow the bruise. Here's where the calm takes form, measured, warm, intact. Nothing jagged, nothing bent, pulls us back. If the balance shifts again, let it rest this way. Two figures, steady near the rim, delay. Perhaps assurance comes like this, unspoken slight. A gentle change within the chest that feels right. This is how the silence parts without a trace or a sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. sea breath settles on our coats without a chart. No tempo presses what comes next, no signal draws a line. Your nearness steadies by my pulse, and time measures loosen, edges fade. Nothing leads the way. We remain and stay. Here's where attention rests, gentle, clear, aligned. Nothing brittle, nothing pulls from behind. If the balance shifts once more, let it hold us here. Two shapes anchored in the hush, sincere. Cool stone greets a tender warmth, lifted from afar. Each tone arranges patiently as they are. Your outline mingles with the hue, then eases out of sight, as though the past released its grip on light. No compass turning us aside, no mark to rearrange. We allow the change. Here's where attention rests, gentle, clear, lined. Nothing brittle, nothing pulls from behind. If the balance shifts once more, let it hold us here. Two shapes anchored in a hush, sincere. Perhaps belief takes shape like this, unnoticed, small. A subtle tilt within the chest that steadies all. This is how the stillness ends, without a trace or sound. We don't turn, we don't speak, we're found. Narrower an interval appears between departure and here, so drifts lightly through the air, unclaimed, sincere. No cadence surges, steps ahead, no call demands a sound. Your closeness settles near my breath, grounded. Segments loosen from their shape, nothing draws us through. We remain in view. Here's where the balance waits, quiet, slow, intact. Nothing brittle, nothing torn pulls us back. If the axis shifts again, let it pause this way. Two figures steady at the rim. Delay. Stone coolness meets horizon trace, drawn gently into frame. Each tint arranges patiently without a name. Your contour merges with the hue, then eases into space, as though the weight we carried once lost its place. No compass turning us aside, no signal set to choose. We allow what's loose. Ooh, here is where the balance waits, quiet, slow, intact. Nothing brittle, nothing torn pulls us back. If the axis shifts again, let it pause this way. Two figures steady at the rim. Delay. Assurance forms like this unnoticed light, a subtle change within the chest that holds us right. This is how the hush recedes without a mark or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. A soft divide reveals itself between arrival and gone. Sea hair lingers on our sleeves before the dawn. No sequence pulls us seconds tight, no voice begins a call. Your nearness settles by my pulse, that's all. Moments loosen, corners fade, nothing leads us through, we remain askew. Here is where the waiting rests, calm, unforced, composed. Nothing fragile, nothing strained is imposed. If the structure tilts again, let it land this way. Two outlines steady at the brink. Delay. Cool stone gathers rising warmth, lifted from below. Each shade arranges quietly, then let's go. Your contour thins within the hue, drifts out of frame, as though the weight we carried once lost its claim. No compass asking for a turn, no mark to realign. We allow the sign. Here is where the waiting rests, calm, unforced, composed. Nothing fragile, nothing strained is imposed. If the structure tilts again, let it land this way. Two outlines steady at the brink. Delay. Perhaps certainty begins like this, unnoticed, small, a subtle shift within the chest that settles all. dissolves without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. A pale boundary comes into sight between release and now. Salt hangs lightly in the air without a vow. No pattern tightens what unfolds, no cue invites a sound. Your closeness settles near my breath, unwound. Instants loosen, frames dissolve, nothing pulls us through. Here is where the interval rests, gentle, held precise. Nothing brittle, nothing forced interferes. If the structure bends once more, let it pause like this. Two figures steady in the calm amidst. Stone chill greets a rising trace lifted from afar. Each color finds its position as they are. Your outline thins into the hue, then drifts aside as though the weight we carried once untied. No compass urging forward, steps no mark to rearrange. We allow the change. Here is where the interval rests, gentle, held precise. Nothing brittle, nothing forced interferes. If the structure bends once more, let it pause like this. Two figures steady in the calm amidst. Perhaps trust appears like this, unannounced, small, a subtle turn within the chest that alters all. This is how the quiet clears without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. Faint border settles ahead between later and here. Sea vapor drifts along our sleeves, unclear, sincere. No order presses seconds close, no cue invites a sound. Your nearness rests beside my breath, unbound. Fragments loosen, lines relax. Nothing draws us through. We remain in view. Here is where the instant holds, quiet, warm, exact. Nothing rigid, nothing bent, pushes back. If the framework tilts once more, let it pause this way. Two shapes steady near the edge. Delay cools stone meets ascending warmth, lifted from below. Each pigment finds alignment, then lets go. Your contour slips into the hue, thins then clears, as though the weight we carried once disappears. No compass calling for a turn, no mark demanding choice. We allow the voice. Here is where the instant holds, quiet, warm, exact. Nothing rigid, nothing bent, pushes back. If the framework tilts once more, let it pause this way. Two shapes steady near the edge. Delay. Perhaps assurance enters so unnoticed, slight, a gentle shift within the chest that feels right. This is how the stillness parts without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak. We're found. A muted threshold comes to rest between away and near. Sea haze drapes along our coats, unstayed, unclear. No sequence tightens passing beats, no signal breaks the calm. Your presence settles next to mine like a song. Edges soften, counts dissolve. Nothing urges pace. We remain in place. Here's where the in-between stays, gentle, held intact. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp pulls us back. If the balance leans once more, let it hold us so. Two figures steady in the span below. Stone coolness greets ascending warmth, drawn slowly into view. Each shade arranges patiently, then moves through your outline, drifts into the hue, thins then lets it be, as though the past released its weight and set us free. No compass calling us ahead, no sign to redefine. We allow the line. Here is where the in-between stays, gentle, held intact. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp pulls us back. If the balance leans once more, let it hold us so. Two figures steady in the span below. Perhaps faith arrives like this, unnoticed, small. A quiet turn inside the chest that steadies all. This is how the hush dissolves without a mark or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. A pale contour forms ahead, between before and soon. Sea breath settles on our hand beneath the moon. No cadence pulls a moment tight, no call disturbs the frame. Your closeness steadies next to mine, untamed. Margins loosen, tension fades, nothing urges speed. We remain agreed. Here is where the pause feels wide, gentle, slow, secure. Nothing jagged, nothing loud endures. If the balance shifts once more, let it rest this way. Two outlines steady by the edge, delay. Cool stone meets emerging warmth, drawn softly into sight. Each hue aligns its breathing, then drifts light. Your contour blends with amber air, thins then clears from view, as though the weight we carried once slipped through. No compass turning us aside, no signal left to chase. We allow this place. Here is where the pause feels wide, gentle, slow, secure. Nothing jagged, nothing loud endures. If the balance shifts once more, let it rest this way. Two outlines steady by the edge, delay. Perhaps belief enters like this, unnoticed, small, a subtle lift inside the chest that steadies all. This is how the hush withdraws without a trace or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. Faint alignment comes to rest between away and near. Sea vapor brushes open skin, unsaved, unclear. No impulse pushes seconds on, no echo marks the air. Your nearness settles by my side, aware. Contours soften, tension lifts, nothing urges pace. We remain in place. Here is where the margin holds, calm, restrained, composed. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp in post. If the balance bends again, let it pause like this. Two figures steady at the rim. chill meets a gentle rise, drawn slowly into view. Each tone aligns its quiet breath, then moves through. Your outline slips into the hue, tints then drifts aside, as though the weight we carried once untied. No compass pointing us ahead, no sign to redefine. We allow the line. Here is where the margin holds, calm, restrained, composed. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp imposed. If the balance bends again, let it pause like this. Two figures steady at the remnants. Perhaps trust begins this way, unnoticed, small, a subtle shift within the chest that alters all. This is how the stillness lives without a mark or sound. We don't move, we don't speak, we're found. Final contour rests in place between release and here. Seamless lingers on our skin, unspoken, clear. No motion presses forward now, no signal draws a sound. Your presence steadies next to mine, unwound. Edges loosen, frames dissolve, nothing pulls us through. We remain in view. Here is where the ending rests, gentle, warm, complete. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp interferes. If the balance fades at last, let it settle, so two figures steady in the calm below. Cool stone gathers, softened heat lifted from afar. Each shade aligns its quiet breath as they are. Your outline thins into the hue, then eases out of sight, as though the weight we carried once lost its fight. No compass turning us around, no mark to rearrange. We allow the change. Here is where the ending rests, gentle, warm, complete. Nothing brittle, nothing sharp interferes. If the balance fades at last, let it settle, so two figures steady in the calm below. Perhaps peace arrives like this, unnoticed, small. subtle stillness in the chest that holds it all. This is how the quiet closes without